Is today's football match actually a derby? There's a lot to tell you in this intro, but there's apparently a viewpoint up here. Is this a well signposted viewpoint? Yes. Was it worth pulling off the road for and walking up a very steep hill for? Probably not. Here we are on Love Lane. I'm not even looking for love, I'm just looking for a like. Please, it's completely free. Welcome to Peterhead, which I think is the furthest away from where I live in terms of stadiums in the top 4 leagues in Scotland. It's not the most northern, but it's so far north and so far east, it takes about 3.5 hours to get here. But I am here, and who else used to be here? There's a few things that I could title this video. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new ULTRAS section, the new section that they have built out of a shipping container, fitting for the area that we're in, to house the loudest section of the Peterhead support. This is also part of the No Rest for the Wicked Extra Time campaign. A massive thank you to everybody who got behind the No Rest for the Wicked campaign during the Premiership winter break. I am now back working with the SPFL to finally tick off all 42 SPFL clubs for a game. So yeah, today's football match gets really interesting really quickly when you look into the history of both teams. Hang on a second, we need to navigate the mean streets of Peterhead. I did find an article that called it a derby. I guess for these two clubs in modern times, they don't really have traditional local rivalries anymore because of what league they're in. League they're both in and what leagues they've both been in for a number of years. So technically they are each other's closest rivals in terms of like the leagues, and they are 70 miles away, roughly 2-hour drive on a good day. But even more amazingly than it being Scotland's most remote derby, or the UK's furthest derby or remote derby, I'm sure I'll get fans of other clubs saying that these two are a little bit further apart and this is a derby, but for me, getting here, it feels like the most remote derby in Scotland. I'm in a hire car today. My car is almost ready to break down, and this car actually has a little camera to let you know where you're parking. I might have to get a Citroen, you know. Big up the French, they know how to make a car. Amazingly, both clubs do follow a very similar trajectory in modern times. They both joined the Scottish Professional Leagues in 2000 and are both over 130 years old. But here's where it gets amazing. Elgin are still third in the list of all-time winners of the Highland League, the league below League 2 that they're in now. And Peterhead have won 6 Highland League titles. So they were both quite successful teams in their Highland League days. But if you compare that to current Premiership side, who almost got into Europe a season or two ago, Ross County, they have won the Highland League 3 times. So Elgin and Peterhead have both, you know, they're in League 2 right now. I think Elgin have only ever been in League 2. I don't think they've ever been promoted out of it since they came into it. Peterhead, they were in League 1 last season. They finished bottom, so they're now back in League 2. They've both won the Highland League way more times than Ross County, who have been a consistent Premiership team for a number of years now. Football. One of you's from Elgin.
Yes, I'm from Elgin.
You're from Elgin, you're from
Peterhead.
Is today a derby?
Not really. It's probably it's the closest game we've got, really, is it? Apart from Forfars.
Okay.
Kind of close, but I think it's just we both came out the Highland League at the same time. So there's like a little bit, but it's not. It's like
bit
a
of a
friendly,
modern day
friendly kind of rivalry.
Okay.
I suppose,
And so who were your traditional rivals then? Would it have been Fraserburgh back in the day?
Fraserburgh, Broch, aye.
And so how's the season going for you both? Elgin are a little bit further down the table than what
Elgin started the season not well, but they've got a new manager now and started to pick up results.
Picking up a little bit, and Peterhead are second, right, at the moment?
Aye, we're still trailing Steny, obviously. I think they're kind of running away with it now, but we're alright.
Oh, so this is the...
That's the old park. That was the original ground.
What's there now, where the old ground was?
No, Morrison's it is now.
Morrison's, okay.
Morrison's.
That's a shame.
Hi, Ryan Strachan, co-manager at Peterhead Football Club.
We were just talking off camera there about some of the differences that you have to other clubs at this level. You have players from all around the country basically because of where you're geographically positioned.
Exactly that. So we've 13 players from Aberdeen and Shire, 8 players from Glasgow and 2 from Edinburgh. So we're a bit of a geographical nightmare for training and stuff, but we get by. We train on a Wednesday in Dundee, and then we do local sessions on each Thursday. So yeah, it's good. It's hard work, but it's fine.
And I guess for these clubs as well, like the whole town must rally around them, because it's not like you're on the outskirts of Glasgow or Edinburgh where you've got the bigger populations. You're this small town in the top corner of the country. Like, you must get some locals coming in that just absolutely love it.
We're a really well supported club. Our average attendance this year is one of the highest in the division. I think there could be 700 or 800 here today, especially what they see as a local rivalry with Edinburgh. And yeah, credit to them, they come out in their numbers, really well supported, and like you say, it is just a one sort of team town, so it really works in our favour.
Here it is. I've only ever seen this place online. It's great to actually finally be here. The brand new shipping container used to house the Ultras of Peterhead. Look at that. How is things for you as a chairman of a club at this level? Hard?
Same as every other chairman. Really hard. Probably harder right now after COVID. Utilities sky high, everything just going through the roof. So yeah, we have to run faster than we've ever done before just to stand still.
How are your attendances at the moment?
Actually this year the attendances have been good. It's a young, fresh management team. I think there's just a bit of fresh life probably, so we can't complain about attendances. No.
And you can see behind you there obviously the signed shirts from Peterhead and Rangers. You played Rangers obviously in a National Cup final. I can see all the trophies behind me as well.
Yeah.
I've looked into the history of the club, the Highland League trophies as well. What can you tell people watching this video a bit about the history of the club?
The club, well obviously I've been here almost nearly 40 years, so yeah, we came from a Highland League. We're fortunate to get into the league probably about 23 years ago ourselves in Elgin City.
Did you play for Elgin, Charlie? Sorry?
So yeah, we've had exciting times, and obviously with the whole season of Rangers in the same division, out with cup games, but I suppose our crowning glory was beating Rangers 1-0 down at Ibrox.
Yeah, okay.
That's a memorable game. So yeah, we've came a long way obviously since our Highland League days, although I've still really fond memories and I still follow the Highland League.
Kick-off, and that is 41 out of 42 SPFL grounds. Can you believe it? We're almost there. Here we go. Oh, corner for Peterhead. Right. I've heard the pies are pretty good here. Let's see. Not sure where they're getting these from, but the pies seem to be getting better and better. A really excellent attendance in here today. This whole stand seems to be full. There's a good few people in that stand as well. And then you've got at least 50, 60, 70 maybe ultras in there. And Peterhead are ahead.
Goal scorer for Peterhead, number 10, Kieran Shan.
Nice on this side. Oh. Elgin have had their chances. Elgin in again. They're going to have to score one of these eventually, and they have now. 1-1. They've been looking very dangerous down this side, Elgin. And they finally scored 1-1. You see some Elgin fans over there. What a touch and turn, that would have been a great goal. Oh, great clearance off the line, but wow, that would have been unreal if that went in. You can see why the mascot's a seagull here.
Oh, I think it'll be I think we'll go for 3-1 Peterhead.
Oh, we love you!
Ultra?
Yeah.
You're an Ultra as well? Okay, nice. What do you think of the shipping container they've given you then?
I think it's really cool.
Yeah? What are you doing in your high vis then?
I'm a ball boy.
Ball boy as well. Who's been your player of the season then so far? Who's your favourite player? Rory McAllister. Goal machine, Shanks.
It's a football song, walk on, you should be singing it.
Walking past the Ultras, you were getting a little bit of abuse, it's fair to say, but you think it's good for the atmosphere of the ground?
Yeah, but that's what it's about, isn't it?
You give us good as you get.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't give out without being able to take marks. That's it, isn't it?
And fair play to you lads, good commitment coming today, but I suppose as an away day, it's quite an easy one for you to get to, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, the club run a bus for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
It's my friend's birthday.
Okay, nice.
So we've got a good squad of us through as well for it.
So out in Peterhead celebrating. And what's his name?
Kyle King.
Oh, Elgin have nearly scored. Yes, go for it, mate.
Come on, Peterhead!
Clyde, rooted to the bottom, are beating Steny away, who are by far the best team in the league this season. What is actually happening? Oh, he's megged him. Oh, that nutmeg was a highlight and a half. Oh. This has got to be some sort of a joke, surely.
You can see more if you stand here.
And today's attendance is 887.
You heard that, 887. Fair play.
You know who you remind me of? Chris MD.
Chris MD, I'll take that, mate, I'll take that. That is full time. 1-1 in this derby. But look at the fans. Clearing up the container, mate. I like to see it. Look at this. Good lads, good lads. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think it was one of those sticky games. They probably maybe had the better chances. I had one good chance at the end, but one of the games is that you just kind of get a draw and we'll go again. Still not been beaten a while, so it's just got to keep riding the right wave.
And how many goals are you on now then? It's hundreds, right?
Yeah, 300 and odd something, I think it is.
Wow,
yeah.
okay. And I think you're one of the highest scorers in Scottish League history.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm up there. I think
How does that make you feel? A smile on your face?
It's
mate?
good.
Must
Yeah,
be proud,
it's good.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, definitely. It's obviously a good achievement, but like I said, we've played in good teams over the years, and it helps you out. So it's not as good as your team, I think.
And what's been some of your favourite goals from Danny is?
Probably the one at Ibrox. I scored at Ibrox for Peterhead, and maybe some of the goals I scored at Falkirk, and the 5-1 win, scored 5 there. So yeah, there's been a few good goals here over the years as well. So yeah, it's good.
And you mentioned your teammates and stuff, but from a personal perspective, what do you think's kept you in such good form, Danny is?
I think it's just the willingness to keep playing. I'm getting a bit older now, but I still love playing, and I just love being about the boys. And obviously, my son's older now; he comes to watch me every week, and just him seeing me play every week, so it's good.
Is there anyone's records that you got your sights set on? I think Ali McCoy's might be a few ahead of you still. Do you think you can?
I don't know how much he's ahead. He's a good bit ahead, but never know. I mean, maybe if I keep going a couple more years, I can maybe catch him, but. We'll see how it goes if the legs can keep going.
And my final question for you then, it was a great atmosphere in here today. I thought it was over 800 people for a League 2 game, which is probably one of the highest I've ever seen in this league, I'm trying to think, but how was it playing in that atmosphere?
Most weeks here you get the same kind of numbers, and it's quite a loyal fan base, and so yeah, it's good. Like I say, it's good to play here. I always like playing out, so I'm glad I came back, and it'd be good to finish my career here off here as well.
Amazing, mate. A few more goals
Cheers,
as well.
bro.
As if today couldn't get any better, I've just made it back in time for the second half of Queen of the South against Montrose. Oh, don't you just love it? The lower leagues of the SPFL. Yeah, a huge thank you for all the support, everyone. I obviously couldn't do what I do without the subscribers and the viewers. I had a great time and a great welcome at Peterhead today. Before I touch on the game, please do subscribe to the SPFL YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description box below. They've been posting this season all of the lower league goals in their weekly roundup show, and I think it just surpassed 250,000 views for the season. It means a lot to me to see the lower league stuff getting so much exposure these days, and the amount of fans turning up. Over 800 people today at Peterhead v Elgin. All the ultras, everyone was so cool. The welcome that I got from everybody, even behind the scenes, people who didn't come on the video. A huge thank you to everybody who showed me around Peterhead. A real top tier welcome that I got today at a 4th tier football club. I absolutely loved today. Elgin are a cool club as well. I've been up there many times. But yeah, No Rest for the Wicked is back. No Rest for the Wicked extra time. I'm going to leave a couple of videos on screen. I'll leave a couple of No Rest for the Wicked videos, so please do click on one of those to carry on watching. It would really mean the world to me. A huge thank you to everybody at Peterhead. A huge thank you to the people of the SPFL who make all of these videos possible for you guys, these No Rest for the Wicked videos. I love doing what I do, and long may it continue. Thank you so much for all the support, and goodbye.